I would first like to say thank you for clicking on this video. Even if you were to click off of it right now, thank you for at least giving it a chance. Secondly, the thoughts presented in this video are very underdeveloped. I know very little of how the world truly operates. All my points made will come from a biracial Gen Z American point of view. I do not expect anything I say within the following X amount of minutes to immediately change the world, but at the very least, I hope you, the individual currently watching this, is able to shift how they view the world itself. Once again, thank you. The idea of race is a lie we have been told and passed on for way too long. The concept of race is nothing but a lie told by those who wanted to justify their inhumane treatment of people who looked or acted different from themselves. An idea with such a disgusting history has no place in the world we currently live in. It is too easy to share knowledge for all of us to be under this blanket of ignorance. Too many minorities in America's past have been done wrong in this country of justice for all. Just because figures of the civil rights were martyrs, such as MLK and Malcolm X, does not mean our way of living is fixed or better by any means. How many jokes that attack a heritage will it take to change? How many deaths of citizens by the hands of law enforcement will it take until we change? I myself know I will never live to see these changes that may come to fruition, but for the love of nature itself, I am tired. Tired of the system of lies dividing us because of phenotypes. Tired of seeing a mother lose her son to irrational fear. Tired of my people playing pawns to a game we do not even know is being played. I'm going to provide you with a definition of race, and I would like to ask you a question. Each of the major groupings into which humankind is considered, in various theories or contexts, to be divided on the basis of physical characteristics or shared ancestry. Now I will show you images of 3 different people. I want you to tell me what race they are. At the bottom of the screen will be the different races according to the US Census Bureau. Makes no sense, right? How can you label someone just based off first impressions? It is a theory we toss complete faith into with no questioning. Another critique of race I have is using ancestry to back it up. How far down a family tree are we counting to be grouped into a racial category? At that point, we can all just bubble in African American, but of course, that would be ridiculous. Now my fix for this very screwed up system is very immature. Not even a fetus using a biological analogy. However, I have a feeling it is a rational step to change. Use ethnicity. Forget how dark someone's skin is, their head shape, or hair texture. Instead, use something that actually matters in society. I would like to provide an example from history to back this point. The land we now call Nigeria was home to 3 main tribes, the Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo, and all the hundreds of other minor ethnic groups. The British rolled in and called all these different people with thousands of years of their own unique history and beliefs, all one, black. In no way is that fair or makes sense. Just in a snap, people's heritage is tossed away and mixed together. Now, in no way am I saying we should support the separation of different ethnicities. We are far too civilized for such a barbaric fix. I believe we should advocate for people to tap into their own ancestry. Discover about those they share blood with. At the same time, we must push people out of ignorance for one another. Even if you do not know your brother, that is no reason to hate him. Far too long in our society, nonsensical schemas have been forced down our throats, now existing as small truths in the back of our minds. After saying all this, my hope is low that the world will change for the better when it comes to race. Maybe all I said is ignorant in of itself and a childish way of thinking. Even with this being a very possible truth, I want one thing, for the world to be better, and I believe this is a possibility. Now that I'm done spewing my own nonsense, you may have thoughts and feelings of your own provoked by what I said. I would just advise you to not take anything I said at 100% value. Many of the things I said probably have holes in them that can easily be poked. If you disagree with me, tell me what I said was wrong or unlogical. Maybe we can meet halfway. If you agree with me, then reflect on how what I said can possibly be improved. With little else to say, I hope you have a great rest of your life. We are tossed into this world with no choice of our own, yet have full control over what we do and how we feel in it. May your soul grow and peace be unto you. Do less, better. Marcus Aurelius.